Dear traders, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our daily webinar series, Real Daytime Daily Trading Ideas. Today it is Thursday, the 5th of April. Like every day, we want to show you nice trading ideas, scan the markets with you, and also answer your questions live in the webinars, and to show you how live trading is done in MetaTrader and on Forex and CFD trading. Before we begin, please have a look at our risk disclaimer. When you are trading with Admiral Markets, you are trading leveraged products. Forex and CFD trading is trading with leveraged products, and the leverage effect can work for and, of course, also against you. So you should also be aware of the risks in trading Forex and CFD, and possibly test before live trading in a demo account. Like on every Thursday, it's Nenad's turn. Today we have 5 different traders on 5 different trading days, and so you can see 5 different trading styles every day. Today it is Nenad's turn, also known as Tarantula FX, and I don't want to hold back any longer. So Nenad, you will get the microphone right now, and I will also give you the screen. Okay.
Thank you, and thank you for such a lovely introduction as always. Yeah, today we're going to look at a couple of different markets, and I will focus, of course, on dollar yen and on euro dollar, particularly because we have some possible good setups on those pairs. So at this point, guys, you can see that the dollar yen is going up, and now on 4-hour time frame, it's very, very clear that the pair is in bullish mode. Definitely supported above DMA, and also you can see the DMA is touching the weekly Camarilla. So everything here is bullish. As I already explained in couple of the analysis today, we have a head and shoulders here, and this is inverted head and shoulders. So this is bullish pattern. It's very easily distinguishable. Here you can see this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. And yeah, I will use this great tool. This is Admiral freehand drawing. This is the part of MT5 Supreme Edition. So basically, you will also see what I have to add here. So here, guys, first let me tell you that this is very important, very, very important pattern, because when it's spotted on 4-hour time frame, it signifies the strength of the move. Also have in mind that this strength should be more pronounced as long as the pair keeps going above this point here. You see, so this is monthly H3, this is weekly H3. So as long as we have the 4-hour candle above it, this pair, dollar yen, so popular ninja, that is how we traders call it, it has the potential to go towards these levels here. Now, let me tell you, we need to zoom into 1-hour time frame and see potential entries. So when do you enter the market? When price is retracing. So when price is in uptrend, you want to enter the market when price drops. Okay, that is why I always do multiple time frame analysis. I piggyback the analysis from higher time frames to lower time frames. So basically, if we see a drop now, guys, so we might see a drop towards this region here, even towards this here, 75.85, and then even if it drops there, I expect the price to proceed further up. So it will be possible if the pair actually drops towards lower levels, okay, but it needs to go above this. So for dips, guys, I think 106.75 to 106.85, 90 is good. Okay, so this is the zone. So your zone is here for entering the market. Targets are, of course, first we need to mention daily H4. So this is daily target. If we see a strong 1-hour candle above this target, above daily H4, we might also see today daily H5, weekly H4, and you have in mind that tomorrow is Friday, okay? And still, we have the room till next resistance, that is weekly H4. Danger zone is usually when price gets to H5 pivot point. This example is 108.68. That means that if the price gets there, usually it will not go further away, and you can start looking for counter trend opportunities. But because you actually have a nice potential for further momentum up, then I think that maybe even till later Friday we might see weekly H4 and weekly H5. So trend is still intact. We don't need to be afraid of the trend unless something happens, of course, today out of the blue. Let's say US President Trump, I mean, you know, there is a bit of going between China and US. So every news that come out of the blue can turn the price. But technically speaking, we are very bullish, and I think that it has potential to reach weekly H4, weekly H5. Okay, so regarding euro dollar, I have some few positions here. Basically, I sold euro at 77, and I also sold euro at 59. So basically, my stop loss here is very tight. My stop loss is slightly above my first entry. My first entry was here, and you see this is where my stop loss is. Basically, I might just add a few pips here and there with this stop loss, so I will do it like this. Still, this is not a big risk, and I'm including the spread of the euro dollar. There is 1 pip on this MT5 account, so I will just put it here. I mean, you know, it's like a low risk trade. I already made some nice profits trading yesterday, so I'm risking my profits. I don't have anything to actually lose if I lose this trade. So because I'm risking profits, that is my advice, guys. When you trade, try to risk your profits. Try to keep the equity intact and try to risk your profits. As always, follow the statistics. Admiral has one provider. It is called Admiral Blue, and Admiral Blue, I think you can upload the statement to Admiral Blue and also watch how you perform. I use MyFX Book. MyFX Book is, I've been a long time user of MyFX Book, and that is what, you know, I've been really, I know a lot of statistics there, and for me, no reason to change it. But as I say, you can always measure your performance on Admiral Blue or MyFX Book or maybe other provider if you want to use it. So my eyes are on dollar yen because we don't have any big news today. Okay, we only have unemployment claims that will not be that big of an impact because tomorrow, guys, we have NFP. So tomorrow will be important day for the dollar. Okay, and definitely tomorrow there will be huge volatility, guys, because it's not just NFP, it's unemployment. And it's also average hourly earnings, and these news always go together with NFP. So let's say that NFP is good, and if average hourly earnings are good, okay, dollar yen goes up. But if let's say NFP is expected, but average hourly earnings or unemployments are bad, then dollar yen will go down. You need to take all these three important releases at the same time and with the same importance. Okay. Here is the question. Damian is asking, can you briefly show your indicators list? This is it. I mean, few indicators here and there I use with the MT5, and basically that's it. No much indicators here, really. And the expert advisor, this is my FX book. Expert advisor, you need to log in with your credentials, and yeah, you need to put it here on auto trading, so your statements are uploaded automatically. Also, my statement is public here, so yeah, it's easily seen from the MyFX book. I have two different accounts here that I publish on FX book, so you can always check my performance. You know, guys, I'm a real trader, as Jens likes to say, real face, and I don't have anything to hide, because I think that people who educate you, who give you signals, trading ideas, well, they need to be transparent, right? So it's always good to see the trading account performance. So this is it, basically. Dollar yen, euro dollar on my list. As I say, I would like to buy a dip here, and I will buy the dip, definitely, guys. Let me just make something. I will actually, wait, it's not, oh, this is not good, 1.50. This is how I will solve it. Temporary, I will disable this, and I will actually enter Admiral Mini terminal. Okay, just give me a few seconds. Okay, I should have it here. Yes, Admiral Mini terminal. Okay, and I will actually go with 0.30 here. Okay, and my entry, you see here how easy it is to use. My entry is slightly above this Camarilla pivot. Let's say 106.78. Okay, and I will add a little bit more if it drops, if just in case, if it drops here, I will just add one more. Okay, like here. Yeah, I mean, it's slightly below the zone, but I want to exploit basically if the price gets a little bit deeper in the zone. Also, I will be monitoring this level, 106.91, because if I'm not close to a computer, then I will monitor it from my mobile phone, and I might make a market order here. But if price is fast and it drops, then this is the zone for my entry. That is how I will do it. Why did you take a short trade at weekly L3 on euro dollar? Because that is what my Camarilla MACD tells me. According to my method and my trading system, I will do just a quick roundup to tell you. Daily is bearish, okay? 4 hour is in retracement, and you see there is a drop. So basically what I did, I took 1 hour entry. Okay, this is weekly L3, but you see weekly L3 was, it had 2 retests. One retest, it went up. Second retest, it went up. Usually after 3 retests, it should go down. Now that was my presumption, because when I see 2 or 3 retests, usually the next retest, fourth retest, should actually drop it, but this is 4 hour time frame. We really need to be patient sometimes for these trades to develop. Also 1 hour time frame, you see a big drop on 1 hour time frame, and still there is more room till next support. That is my target. But as I say, this is my own method, my own system. You might agree, you might not agree. You know, it's simply, this is how I trade for the last 8 years, and believe me, I will not change it. I don't have any reason to change it. So this is it. Okay, guys, now let's see your questions. I will be fast with the questions. Is gold on your list too? Well, you know, guys, I'm not that big fan of I mean, I like to trade gold from time to time, but I stick really to currencies, because for me Forex, guys, is something that is a game changer. At least how I do it, how I trade, how I see the markets. I like equities, of course, I like commodities, but Forex for me is a game changer, because I understand personally Forex market structure, how it behaves, fundamental principles. Other than that, really, I'm not just trading the method, the system. I use every bit of my knowledge to actually make an entry. It's a system, it's money management, it's fundamental news, fundamental analysis, global economy, and of course, news calendar. Without it, we cannot trade the intraday. So on gold, of course, bearish price action following the M. This is M pattern, slightly, I can say this is type 2 M pattern, because this top is higher than this one. But you see, this is basically a fake out. And again, guys, it goes in a confluence with euro dollar. You also have a great tool. It's called correlation matrix. And here you can actually check the correlation between every instrument you have on Admiral Markets. So let's say that we have, we will do euro dollar and gold. Okay, so euro dollar. This is how you do it, guys. And let's put it gold. Okay, so easy, like you see, very easy. For intraday trading, I use 1 hour 200 bars. Okay, 1 hour 200 bars, and definitely this is you see euro dollar and gold. Let's see, gold here plus 74, guys. Orange color means the pairs are having a strong correlation. Red is the strongest, but orange correlation, guys, it's very strong. So basically, I might say that here we have a very strong correlation on intraday time frames, and that is why you see very similar price action between gold and euro dollar. So unless there is a change in intraday correlation, I might say that they move in the same direction, guys. So I will keep it like this. Now the question is, well, how can I have Nenad's email address? Yes, easily. It's torrentialfx@gmail.com. For the MT4, I have Cabrilla free indicator. Because you trade with Admiral Markets, I can send you a free version of but just for MT4 platform, the Camarilla MACD indicator, if you want to use it. If you want to use it on MT5, guys, just go here and type Camarilla, okay? And here you see MT5 Camarilla pivots, so you can download it from the MT5. It's developed by MetaQuotes, so you can develop from the MT5 itself. A word about gold. Okay, let's get back to gold. As I said, gold is something that I'm a big, as I say, I'm a big fan of analysis, but not trading it that actively. Still, this is the level to look for. Obviously, weekly L1 1322.73, because if it drops below this level, guys, we might see a continuation towards, I think, weekly L3. Here, when price gets to weekly L3, I think, because there wasn't a retest this week, I think you can make a long trade here. 13.15, 13.15 to 13.18. This is the zone. So you might opt for a long trade here, okay? That is what I think, and that is what you should be also paying attention to, because definitely weekly L3 is support, and it hasn't been tested yet on during this week. Have in mind, weekly pivots change only once per week, so I want to see a retest. Okay, if you see a big drop, then do not enter straightly. Try to spot a reversal pattern on 1 hour time frame close to these pivot points, because mark it on your chart: 13.15 to 13.18, 13.10 to 13.12, and 13.05 to 13. Let's say 0.8. So basically, this is your first level to watch for long trades. If it breaks down, this is your next level. Below this, guys, is bearish. Below weekly L4, it's bearish indeed. Franjo is asking about DAX 30. Sure, Franjo, I will just open the DAX 30 here. Okay, DAX 30. Okay, just watch this, guys. On daily chart, okay, DAX 30 daily, big pin bar. So this is bullish. But if you want to see a further bullish price action, we need to see a clear close above 1290, because this is bullish, but you see general trend is bearish. So this is just retracement, but it indicates a big buyers, because pin bars, how I trade, how I teach traders to trade, pin bar is stronger. I mean, the wick is stronger than the body, and this wick tells you everything. Watch this, guys. This is correction and bang, uptrend. Correction, uptrend. Big spike, so we might see a drop, then uptrend again. So this signifies a lot of buyers at monthly and quarterly levels here, but also if you drop down to 4 hour time frame, you can see there are a lot of buys at weekly L4 and now above weekly L3. So the gap has been closed. The price is going up. For short trades, watch 12,245. Eventually, guys, this is even better, because we already had a short from this zone. So we might see a short here. I wouldn't go short now. I would go here or there. This is strong also. Watch this. Historical buyers here. Watch how many buyers there was in the history. Sorry, sellers, guys. Historical sellers. Watch. Sellers here, sellers here, sellers here. Watch this. Very easy to see. Sellers here, sellers here. So this is the level to short. This potentially has this. I think this can be naked short. Like, just scalp this level, 12,245. Scalp this, guys. This hasn't been retested yet. So on the first retest, follow me. The first retest should be good. So if it gets here on the first retest, then you actually sell it. You can sell it. But the first retest. Do you think that the Australian dollar, New Zealand is bearish? Few more questions, guys, and we are already over the time. This is, remember, guys, this is quick, real-time trading ideas. For more questions, please visit my webinars Monday, Wednesday, always live trading. So just visit it there for deeper explanation. We don't have much time. This is Thursday, guys. So Australian dollar, New Zealand is bearish indeed, but it needs now to break this trend line in order to proceed further down. Okay, so watch for this. Actually, it needs to break weekly L4, monthly L3, close here, and then it will proceed down. If it doesn't happen, well, it will go up. Thanks, you're a good teacher. Thanks, Ursula. And decide your view for GBP dollar, guys. The last question: GBP dollar. Well, bearish. This is bearish. Okay, again, it needs to break few levels before it resumes bullishness. Again, it's, you see, below here, below weekly H3 is bearish. It's been sold on rallies, but yet again, you really need to have a clear close now above this EMA here. Okay, clear close above this level, and it should go up. Here, if it gets there, I think it could be sold again. For further continuation, you need actually to have well, you see here, few trend lines. You really need to see it below these trend lines to proceed further down. It's below weekly, Camarilla. Below 14, it will be bearish. Thank you, guys, for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Trade safe.
Thank you, Nenad, for your detailed analysis of the markets. I will take over the monitor once more. Dear traders, if you have any questions after the webinar, you can also contact your local customer support team, and we will answer your questions in your local language. So please feel free to go on the Admiral Markets website of your country or your choice, and then go on the contact page to contact us if you have any questions after the webinar. All right. Apart from that, I wish you successful trades. We will hear each other on Friday tomorrow for the last trades of this week, and you are welcome to join us again. So have a nice trading day, successful trades. Thank you very much.